Hey guys, what is going on? It is Echo and welcome to a very exciting GTA Online future DLC. Now it seems a smart person out there has gone into the GTA Online files and found 7 minutes of audio files. Now I have placed a link to the audio files in the description. I won't be playing them in this video because I do not want to get any copyright strikes from Rockstar. So I'm going to go over some of the information which all the characters were talking about. Now in the recent Beach Bum DLC, there is a mission in there which kind of gives us a clue to the next DLC, which is meant to be all about heists, casino heists to be specific. Now in these audio files, Lester says something about, hey, a new casino has opened downtown, you should go and check it out, which kind of gives us even more of a hint. Now like I said, I don't know whether all of these DLCs will be introduced at the same time, but these could be possibly the things that you have to pay for. Lester then goes on to talk about new camera features. He says, have you checked out the new hardware update? So maybe we can record videos, or maybe the camera size is a little bit bigger. I have no idea. It's a pretty cool thing to talk about though. You do hear him going on about many things, and another thing he goes on about is spying on people. Now you'll notice if you do call up Lester, you can put bounty on people, you can send certain things after people, you can even spy on people, because he says, hey, I like your style, who would you like me to spy on? Obviously you have to pay a small fee, and he'll do that. You'll get some information, whether it's people online or whether it's for missions, I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Now moving on from Lester, Simeon also has an audio file in there. You know he's crazy about cars. He makes you go and get cars and bring them to him. He says something that you can wager your cars. You can wager your personal cars. If you lose your car. Obviously, if you win, you gain the other person's car, which I think would be pretty awesome. Now, that is all I could figure out what Simeon says. But moving on, Dom, you know, the guy who's crazy about all his stunt jumps, going to the beach, etc., talks about swimming with sharks. I have no idea what that means, but hey, maybe swim with sharks. He also says he punches a shark or has a fight with a shark. I couldn't tell you any more. Now Martin, who is very popular with missions, says invest some money into your property. Now this is where the stock market comes into place. He says you should buy shares because this is where you can make your money and earn money while playing GTA Online. I know a lot of people want to see stock markets introduced, so moving on to some of the features which were also discussed in these audio files. Some talk about a new dirt arena where you can do races inside of an arena. You're not worrying about the streets or the pedestrians or people knocking you off, which is pretty awesome. Now in the casino, there's something along the lines of talking about horse racing. So I don't know whether this is going to be one event that you can do as horse race betting. Also pink slips, which is the same thing that Simeon was going on about, where you do wager your car. You can lose it, you can win other people's cars. Also new cars. They talk about new vehicles, new cars available. Also, Gerald, who's a popular character to give you missions, talks about drug dealing and hustling on the streets. So I do feel that there will be drug dealing available on the streets to earn a little bit more money. You can kill people doing the drug dealing, etc. Now he says something along the lines of stay away from Lamar. So Lamar was the person who introduced you to Gerald. Maybe they've had a fallout, I have no idea. Maybe it's a part of a mission. Again, I have no idea. Now Gerald, again, talks about this casino. So that's 3 different people talking about the casino. Go and check it out, etc. And the last thing I did pull out was some audio from Ron. Now Ron is the sidekick of Trevor. He talks about new weapons, so maybe new weapons will also be introduced. Now the reason why I feel more weapons will be introduced, because if you go into an ammunition, you look on the far right hand side where those 2 new weapons were introduced in the Beach Bum. There is many spaces for weapons to be added. So hopefully you have enjoyed this, guys. The audio file is in the description. Hopefully it hasn't been taken down. It's a weird name for a title, but it's all the new audio files for the future DLCs and other things that will be introduced. I've been Echo. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out, and I hope you have a great day.